All right, I am back. I promised I would be back to share or to finish the story that I started to share in the previous video. So, around that same time, um, or maybe even sometime after I served with the advisory board, um, I still had the desire of serving in the capacity of a board member. And I just waited. So I can't remember exactly how long it took, but maybe within a year or two, I received a phone call. I was on my way out of town actually, and it was a text message from someone that I went to college with. We weren't close or anything like that, but we had some interaction just here and there, and when we saw each other at homecoming. And so I got a text from her, and she asked me if I would be interested in participating as a board member for a nonprofit organization. Furthermore, she stated, and she didn't have to be so transparent and vulnerable, but she said, hey, I'm on the board, I serve as the treasurer, and we had been praying about a secretary. And God told me to reach out to you, but I thought it was just so random. I just was like, no, I'm not gonna contact Kathy. She and it takes becoming a virtuous woman. Let me just pause here. It takes becoming a virtuous woman to even admit her disobedience to God. And so she said they went forward, found a secretary, and I want to say that secretary resigned in the matter of some months. It wasn't long. And she said, God said to her again, I want you to ask Kathy. And so as I'm reading her text, because I told her that I would give her a call when I got in the car. My husband was driving me. But I said, I'll call you when I get in the car. I was trying to hurry up, but I'm reading her text and I'm preparing to pack and get ready. And I'm just like looking like, wow, God, because in the moments of our text exchange, he's reminding me of the prayer. He's reminding me that this is what you had asked me for. This is what you had given to me, right? You committed this prayer to me. Remember, we talked in previous videos. We talked about Proverbs 16:3, giving our desires, our plans, our works, right, to God, and allowing Him to establish them. And I was like, wow. So I called her. I said, tell me more about the organization. This organization is called Unstoppable You Ministries. And I want to say now it's been 5-6 years that I have been on the board. This organization has been such a blessing. Thanks to God for giving our president and CEO, Jennifer Foxworthy, the vision. But this organization brings awareness and emergency assistance to individuals who are dealing with domestic violence situations, homelessness, as well as human trafficking. And if you would like to learn more about the organization, go take a look. UnstoppableUministries.org. And so when she told me that, I was like, oh yes, yes, I'm in. And while I was in the car talking and her name is Camille. Camille, if you're watching, hey, I'm telling this story of what God did. Um, I told her, girl, I was praying about serving in this way. I didn't know what, I didn't know how. I just wanted to serve, and I just let God lead lead me. So, ladies, I hope that my stories are encouraging you, um, because that is my prayer. That every time you get on here, that you are encouraged, encouraged in a way that challenges you, encouraged in a way that edifies you, and causes you to move in forward motion in such a way that you are transformed, that you say yes to God and allow Him to transform you. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, always remember that there is nothing too hard for our God. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Amen. All right. Bye for now.